Happy Tuesday, Melissa here at the Fuzzy Goat, talking to you about my sweaters alive today. I have I thought it was kind of fast. I finished the Dubble Dark. Okay, this is Thea Colman pattern, baby cocktails, and it was really funny. I think it's just been released, so there weren't that many projects. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little lace pattern here, and then you go to the ribbing, and it's funny because I started the lace a little lower because it's a very short top. So I started the lace a little lower and then, excuse me, added the ribbing. And it was interesting to me when I went on this today and looked at the projects. A lot of people decided just to lower the lace and everything. So anyway, it's just funny how you can interpret a pattern when you make it longer, how you do that. Because I wasn't even sure if I wanted to do more lace. Anyway, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I love the rolled sleeves and the rolled neck. And actually, I was going to show you some yarns, but we've got some yarns that I think this would look beautiful into and ideal for Manos as well as the alpaca wool. So check it out on our website. I'll put links here. Oh, and my daughter's watching. Hello, Riley. Anyway, so yeah, this is called the Dubble Dark, and it was really fast. It's a worsted weight, and Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. So it went real fast, and it was very satisfying. So I would recommend this sweater for sure. It's fun to wear too. So I'm on the prowl for some pants to go with it. So there we go. All right, I'm going to sit down now. So Jasmine and my daughter are together watching me live. That's so exciting. Okay, so we have some really misty kind of gray weather today, which is kind of nice. It's cool. We've had the doors open here in the shop, letting some breeze go through. But okay, so what do I want to start with? First of all, I wanted to say you might be seeing another ranunculus on my needles. So yeah, that might be happening real soon. We start in a class this weekend. And as you know, I think I've done 4 or 5 already, but I'm going to do, my plan is to do a DK plus some Surrey silk together. So that's my most recent aha. So that happened today. Another one, well, maybe I did some work on my woodland, and Cadence and I don't know if she's talked about this in her live or not, have been eyeing, thank you Lois for this, this little gem. It's a vest, right? But look at, can you see? I don't know if you can tell there. The animals on it. It's just so fun. And it is steeked. So, hello Bev, thanks for watching. So I think I have my colors planned for this. I need to get a little further on my woodland. I think I just need to put my buttons on. But I'm going to show you that in a minute. Super excited. Did a lot of work on it. Madeline and I were talking, and we're like, I said, you know, it really needs to be a pattern that you love in color work when you steek, because the steeking, cutting is very easy. It's all the other stuff that makes it extra. Like, I think I spent at least 3 evenings of my knitting time, working on the woodland. Well, why don't we just pull it out? Let me pull it out. And I don't think my daughter's seen this one. So this is the woodland, right? It's gonna have sleeves. I just haven't done the sleeves yet. I cut it. I just decided, I sat down, I'm gonna do it. But this particular sweater pattern, once you cut it, they have you pick up each side of that cut edge and you put a sandwich around it, right? So you can't see it, right? But you can feel it. If you went in there, you could feel it. And it was very unnerving because you had these stitches that you have locked down, but then you're fiddling with it, trying to pick up on either side. You had to pick up on, my pickup is not perfect, but I decided people weren't gonna be looking at that. So I didn't stress about it. You had to pick up the purl stitches. And then on this side, it was much easier. You picked up the knit stitches. You could see those better. And the same on this. But then you pick up all these stitches, then you knit a little bit. And on this side, of course, you do the buttonholes actually the buttonholes happen when you are doing the I-cord bind off. So the buttonholes are happening there. And then you got to pick up the neck and you do an I-cord bind off from the neck all the way down. So it was just, and you wanted to sit and finish it. So you got to love the pattern to do a steeked. That's what I've decided. So when I saw this pattern, and again, not again, because I don't think I mentioned it. It's called Professor Suzanne Simard's, but we're calling it the forestry waistcoat, if you hear us refer to that. But again, I just thought this pattern is so fun. So fun. And again, buttons. You get to add some buttons. So this is my woodland. Love it. I blocked it again. What did I do? I blocked it. Yeah, okay, because the button, my I-cord, was kind of getting a little wavy on me, so I blocked it and made sure it was going to sit. And then I picked out my buttons because I realized, oh my gosh, I don't have buttons. Did I put them in? Yeah. So the buttons I picked to go with this, I don't know if you can see them through the bag. They look blue. I mean, they are blue, I should say. They are blue. But I feel like when I put them on the sweater, it might be a nice contrast. So anyway, I'll probably do that tonight. Maybe. So I got buttons. I actually already have buttons for the forestry waistcoat picked out already and my yarn, but haven't started that one yet. Anyway, so steeking, it's kind of addicting. Really, it's kind of addicting. All right, let me go to this one that my husband thinks I've been working on forever. Oh, and by the way, the kitchen. Oh my gosh, the kitchen stuff, y'all. It's moving along, it's going, but man, I was trying to work on this when they were hammering and dogs are barking, and I had to put it down. But isn't that fun? This is the Here Comes the Sun. You can see I've gone to just my white and my blue. I'm at the widest part of my shoulder, so a lot of stitches. And with that being said, I only got a couple rows down on my chart. So I have this much to finish, which looks, I think it's like 5 or 6 rows. So not 3 colors, just 2 colors. Then once I finish this chart, I have just some body in this really pretty purpley blue color. I'm not really good at that color. So loving it, but it is taking a long time to go around and around and around. But then once I finish the chart, we'll be taking off the sleeves. So it'll get smaller and faster. So I'm all about that at times, right? Okay, so that's Here Comes the Sun. That's using a sport weight, and Cadence and I both used Queen City yarns. I had to think about it. I want to call it Charlotte yarns. Queen City yarns, a lot of classic. We have a lot more colors. We got a restock on that. All right, and here's my Christmas bell. Christmas bell. Isn't that fun? Oh, it smells so good. I am loving how this pink and green, how this is coming out. It's more color than I thought, so I'm really happy. I thought it was gonna be like white, but there's just a lot going on. So I'm really excited. And I am actually thinking I might make this short sleeve. I haven't quite decided. I think it's a long sleeve pattern, but I might make it short sleeve. But isn't that fun? Y'all know, I used a theme pack for this. You don't have to make it quite that hard. You could just use a changing striping yarn would be fun, or just a pretty contrast color. So Christmas bell, Isabel Kramer pattern. I'm getting there. I am getting there. What has somebody left a note there? I'm sorry, I couldn't say. I will check the messages when I'm done. I have my phone, which is a little smaller than Cadence's. Okay, which one do I want to do next? So a couple of them, because I was really focused on the woodland. A couple of my projects I didn't get to. I didn't get to the No cardigan, or no, I can't think what the other one is. Oh my gosh! Oh, the barberry, the sleeve. I didn't get to finish that sleeve, so I just note there. This is the wildflower tee that I'm making for my niece. So I did make some progress on this. I did have to switch to my Chow Goo. The other needles I was using, I realized was driving me crazy. What was happening, the cable kept, and I'm like, okay, I gotta switch. So I switched. Probably have a couple more inches here, maybe 2.5 inches to go before I'll put the back on hold. Then I'll pick up one of the shoulders, come down, and when I get to a certain length, do the other one, I think, and then I join. So won't be too long before I'll be in the round on this. I say that. Yeah, it'll be a while. Excuse me, I still have this little tickle going on in my throat. Anyway, so that's Wildflower Tea. Wildflower, 2 words, tea. And, the sweater I'm wearing, Teresa, I don't know if you heard, it's the Dubble Dark by Baby Cocktails, Thea Colman, in a worsted weight. It's super fun. I was really happy with how it turned out. And so Madeline and I had this discussion about how long should I make this ribbing? Is it going to look weird? But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Because I thought, well, if I have to, I'll just rip it back. It went so fast. And I could do something else. I guess I could do stockinette. But I kind of like the long ribbing. Anyway, there you go. So Wildflower Tea. All right. So now they've released the top secret pattern last week, y'all. Top secret. You probably already knew about it, but it is, they actually are calling it the duplicate, I think they're calling it the duplicate sweater, but I did check on Ravelry. It is on there. And I am using the Manos Ideal yarn. That's the name of it, Ideal. You could use any worsted. So I made some progress on it, and I think I'm about ready to separate, okay? So, and this smells really good too. Excuse me. So I'm bottom up. I'm getting ready, I think, to separate for the sleeve, so I'll do the front and the back flat. I plan to do mine as a vest, but as I'm going and as I look at this pattern, I don't know if I'm going to add sleeves or not. I might just add sleeves or some type of a sleeve. I don't know. It's going to be kind of a drop sleeve, so even if I did a vest, it might be kind of similar to this. So we'll see. Stay tuned. So they do what they do with the duplicate stitch. They're going to crochet, almost like a single chain crochet, which is similar to what I did in the woodland when I was tacking down my steek stitches. So this will be my color for that. So I almost want to just like start this just to get that other color in there, but I'm trying to be patient. This again is a worsted, so it goes really fast. And I think I'm really gonna like it. This is non-superwash, so it's very lofty and light, similar to this. So even though it goes fast, it's a thick yarn, it doesn't feel that heavy, which is what I love about non-superwash. So yeah, so that is the duplicate pullover. I appreciate y'all watching today live. All right, so this is probably what I'm gonna work on tonight, to be honest. This is the Riptide Slipover. So look how far I've gotten. Okay, so I finished the front. Okay, I'm doing split hem. So I finished the front. I've got the length I wanted, and now I'm working on the back. It's gonna be 2 inches, 2 3/4 inch on the back. So I'll about finish that, and then all I need to do is pick up the neck, and then I think y'all are gonna see me in this next week. Yep, I think so. And I'm gonna allow myself, once I get this done, to cast on another project, or maybe 2, to be fair, maybe 1 or 2. Anyway, I think that this is DK. This Riptide Slipover is a DK. We also had ladies here, pardon me, I'm sorry, this weekend in the lounge that we did the knit along with the Riptide Slipover. And we think we're going to do another one if y'all want to join us. It's the Isla, I-L-H-A. And I've had it in my queue for a long time. It's a 1 color with a little lace pattern, cables. It's really, kind of simple, but, the stoppers. Do I have my Christmas stoppers on here? No, I do. I have several Christmas stoppers on. We still have that pop-up going on nope, that's not it. Where were they? I think this was the one. We still have the pop-up going. Yeah, These little guys, they're so cute. And I have it on my Christmas one too. What else? Do I have one on here? No, this one, because it's on a bigger needle. I don't have it on that one. I'm going to show you. Now somebody said that. I'm trying to be patient. I do have the fall ones on some of my sweaters. There's some Christmas ones. Of course, you got to have Christmas on your Christmas sweater. And Madeline is knitting up a Christmas sweater. I can't wait to see hers. She said she's going to bring it in tomorrow. It's the, I think she's doing the Alpine Bloom, the DK version. I think it's where it is. And I think no, I don't have anything on that. But anyway, that's all I have for you all. Again, thank you for watching. Let me know if I can help you with anything. You can text us or email us or give me a call. Cadence is back, so hopefully she'll be here tomorrow. I can't wait to hear about her trip, and I can't wait to show her my woodland. And I will catch up with y'all next week. Have a great fall week, and I'm not going to say it, but Thanksgiving is getting really close. Thanksgiving. Let's focus on Thanksgiving. All right, y'all take care. Have a good week.